I'm making this video because the window for you to get rich is running out of time. No, seriously, fuck all the bullshit. I'm taking time out of my $50,000 family vacation to sit and record this because I love you. I really do love you. And this is one of those opportunities. If you watch any of my other videos, like there's this moment in history to get fuck you rich. But there's a lot of different things to unpack and address. Stay with me through all of it because it's going to shed a level of light on what you need to know, getting where you need to go. I've seen a lot of different creators. This video is about TikTok Shop. It's about brands. It's about cash. It's about equity. And it's about bullshit. Those are the different pieces that will comprise this video. And you need to know them. They're what I learned. They're what enabled me to take this kind of vacation with my family, fly private here, fly private back to Miami. Just signed that 10 minutes ago, $40,000 flight one way. But the internet has enabled me this life, and it'll do the same for you if you get off the fucking bullshit. Now, let me start this by saying timing is very important. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't start Amazon FBA at the time that I started Amazon FBA. This video is about TikTok Shop, but I made my fuck you money through Amazon, and it's because I started at the ground floor and rode it all the way up for 5 years and sold a company to private equity for tens of millions of dollars. Equity. The equity play there is what set me free. Now, what I didn't understand back then was personal income and cash flow. I lived in Seattle. I was boring. I didn't have a fancy life. I didn't want a nice car. I literally just sat on that money. If I appreciated income and cash flow a little bit better, then I probably would have held those companies longer and sold even bigger, potential 9 figures. Now, the problem today in this younger community is too much cash flow, not enough equity. And so again, with this whole video, I'm trying to paint a picture. One of the things that has made me more upset than anything over the last year of this TikTok window is seeing young kids blow up, make their first $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 per month, and then fall the fuck off. Start vacationing, start posting on Instagram, start chasing girls, start getting into fashion. All these things that are pulling away from the thing that made that possible. Understand me, this window will not last forever. The fall of TikTok will look a lot like this. It's not gonna be some abrupt banning. No president's gonna take it away. What's gonna happen is savvy operators that watch my content, that watch other brand owners make a lot of money, are gonna continue to pour in TikTok. There's gonna be more creators in the space. It's gonna be harder for brands to scale. It's gonna be harder for creators to go viral. And just gradually, over the course of 12 to 36 months, that money's gonna dry up. Can you still make money on Amazon today? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it as easy as it was 9 years ago? Absolutely fucking not, right? And eventually there's an equilibrium of being able to go from nothing to multiple millions that flips, and you can no longer do that with nothing. That's how these marketplaces tend to work. So if you're sitting there and you made your little 6 figures as a creator, and now you're toasting to the good life and wasting time, then this is your wake-up call. There is so much more for you to get, and you should be on the top shelf shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think a lot of y'all see me, and you see life, and you see all the great things. It's admirable. Like, yeah, that's something you want, right? And it's something you should want. Nothing wrong there. But what I think you don't see is the fact that I'm shooting this video right now during my kid's vacation. The fact that I had product suspended this morning and I'm still dealing with it. The fact that I am always foot on the gas on the life maxing shit with income, money, finance at the center of that. Because if you don't have that, you don't have shit. Okay, understand that. If you don't have that, you don't have shit. And so when I see people get complacent and fall off, it fires me up. Because you were staring down that same opportunity I was with Amazon back in the day. Okay? And that opportunity, I went years after the Amazon window closed off, after that equilibrium tipped. I went years without easy money. And so, yeah, you better, like you see me fired up, revived in this game, it's for a reason. It's because this go around, me, my crew, everyone is coming for as much as they can fucking get. And that should be billions of total enterprise value between some of these brands. Again, you won't get their cash flow, right? So again, I'm gonna break out the pyramid of where you should start, no matter where you're at. Whether you're an existing brand owner, whether you have no experience at all, whether you're a creator, I wanna paint this picture with the Rob the Bank ecosystem of how you can get into this game. And full disclaimer here, I'm at a point in my career, especially on the internet, I've realized a lot of people just fucking don't have it. You can hear this and you can have the information and you can see the Your First Dollar community and you're more interested in having an excuse or complaining or saying how you have to make it, but you're not really gonna make it. This game starts, if you're hungry, with reps. With your iPhone and reps. And then a level of curiosity. That is the most important thing you are gonna hear in this entire video. If you wanna change your life, it starts with motherfucking reps. It doesn't start with rob the bank. It doesn't start with any step-by-step. It starts with motherfucking reps at the TikTok game, in the shop game. You need to get to 5,000 followers, you need 1,000 followers, or you need a retainer, one of these different things. So at the base level of our entire ecosystem, I launched Your First Dollar. It's a $50 community. The value you get for that is comical. It's so over the top, it's not even funny. But that is the first place you can get the overview on how to be a creator and how to create content. It's the very intro level place, but then that's where my brands are, that's where Top Shelf is. We can connect you on retainer. I have the other $1 Million Brand Club members coming in, doing job postings. It's a direct link from brands to creators. But your goal in there is to become talented enough to make your first $10,000 a month, right? That's the goal. And then you can level up to Creators Corner, or if you have it in your heart that you need to launch a brand, then you go do that with $1 Million Brand Club. Because again, you can take the creator route to 6 figures a month, straight up, and that's amazing, okay? But still, that's not as much money as people think. If you're living in California, say you make $1 million a year, that's taxed at 40%, that's $600,000. Say you get to do that for 2 or 3 years, you're barely a millionaire. Either way, that skill is the great equalizer. Because with that skill, you can learn how to, the reason these brands will be so valuable, something like Top Shelf, we have hundreds of creators making content, reaching hundreds of thousands of customers, doing tens of millions of dollars in sales, and that ultimately is, that exists beyond the entire thing. That's equity, right? And so that's where I'm trying to play as much as possible. I want as many creators as possible. If you're watching this with nothing to your name, I want as many creators as possible. I want you to start with that, okay? I'm trying to lay that entire roadmap out. You get through Your First Dollar, go to Creators Corner. There's even more opportunities there. There's even better things. But this is the general ecosystem. Like I said,
This is the general.
yeah, we can leave it in there, whatever. This is raw, this is straight up. I am literally on my vacation shooting this for y'all, okay? Your First Dollar, Creators Corner, $1 Million Brand Club. There's this triangle of equity. Over here, I have Nonstop Ventures, which is investing in $1 Million brands. We just had another one pop off, Evil Goods, 300,000 month 2. You're not gonna see times in history like this, okay? So now I should smile a little bit. Life's good. I'm making more money than ever. Tap in with me on Rob the Bank. The last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with is study everything from the ones actually doing it. I realized your attention is split with too many gurus. People have joined Your First Dollar just kind of wanting to see what's going on. If you studied all of my material, if you watch the vlogs, the business stuff I'm putting out in the vlogs, if you turn post notifications on IG, you would have an understanding of this and a hunger of this that would make you inseparable from motherfucking success. Period. Period. It is all there for you. But again, the problem is there's too many loud noises, there's too many flashy lights, when the fact of the matter is, how many people do you see actually getting it? Real time. This hasn't been done on the internet. This hasn't been done on the internet. You have a lot of teachers who maybe did something once before. I am doing it. I am teaching. I am opening up the opportunities, and it is all there for you. All the while trying to give you the roadmap to a cool fucking life. Hope you enjoy this. Like, subscribe, Rob the Bank on IG, and we'll keep it coming.